set. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get this party started? We have had you waiting for a little while. We've thrown out all the t-shirts. We have had all the different weigh-ins, but now it's time for the main event. This is day number 2 of the 55th edition of the greatest spectacle in all of sport fishing. One more time, are you ready? 56 anglers started this day. After this weigh-in, only 25 will move on to Championship Sunday. Right here at the Super Bowl of bass fishing, it is the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. One more time, are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh. Who do we got first, Tom?
From Somerville, South Carolina, welcome Patrick Walter.
He is a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 5-time Bassmaster winner, a 3-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club. Let's welcome him right and start off this weigh-in right. Digging deep in that live well, get loud, boom, boom. What a way to start this party. Oh boy, looks like a decent day today for Patrick Walters. Had 13-13 yesterday, only needs 12-13 here today to take the lead. It's a great tune, I just keep waiting for it to actually start. 23 pounds and an ounce with 35 pounds, 14 ounces. Patrick Walters is leading the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour, and that deserves a woo! 35-14. A great start to things for Patrick Walters. Gonna weigh that one for Mercury Big Bass.
That smells good.
7 pounds, 4 ounces, a brand new Mercury Big Bass for the day. You say it smells good. What does it smell like?
Smells like money. Smells like we made the cut. It was, I can't never complain. You know, looking at life, it's, if you don't catch them, hey, we wake up every single day. I'm blessed to be able to be on this stage, to fish for a living, be at Bassmaster. Listen, Big Bass, the biggest stage, big dreams. This is what dreams are made of. I used to be up there. I don't know where it was at, not here, but I was in the top deck. Couldn't even be in the bottom. And so one of these days, I'm gonna fish clean in the Classic and have my moment, have a good chance. I lost the biggest bass I've ever hooked in my entire life today. Lost 2 good ones yesterday. If we would just fish clean, we'd have a good tournament. But we ain't working the expo tomorrow. We're going diving. Let's go catch some bass.
Can't wait to watch it go down. Congrats on a great tournament so far. Let's keep them rolling.
From Raceland, Louisiana, welcome Tyler Rivette.
He promised me this morning that if he weighed in 25 today and gets inside the cut, he will shave his head into a mohawk for us tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, as if we didn't need a little extra motivation for this 4-time Classic qualifier. Digging deep in that live well. Get loud for Tyler Rivette. at 11 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. And looks like a much better day here on day number 2 for the Louisiana Pro. And that fish is not done fighting. He might have a haircut in his future. 11.7 yesterday, much more here today. 11.7 yesterday. He needs 24.8 to take the lead. 25 pounds, 13 ounces. 25-13, and that is a Crush City monster bag. And just like that, Tyler Rivette is leading the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic, presented by Under Armour. Get loud for the Louisiana Pro that will be sporting a mohawk in here tomorrow afternoon. Gonna weigh that one for Mercury Big Bass. 7 pounds, 4 ounces, a 2-way tie for Mercury Big Bass. But you're leading this tournament and probably never been happier to get your hair cut.
Man, I'm ready. What was the deal again? I don't remember.
I said if you weigh in 25 pounds and make the cut, you shave your head into a mohawk for us tomorrow.
All right, we got it. I'll do it.
You guys want to see the mohawk tomorrow? I can't wait to watch it go down. And hey, man, for 25 pounds, people have done a lot worse than shave a mohawk in their head.
I think I would do a lot worse too. But we got lucky today. It started off pretty bad. I jumped off an 8-pounder, and I was going downhill. I was like, this ain't it. And then my little guardian angels up there, they came down and helped me out, and it was just nonstop big fish action. And I just couldn't do anything wrong. I had 7-pounders hanging from a tree, and they were just sitting there looking at me, just not moving. So it worked out. I still can't believe this actually happened, and I just love surprising everybody. Sorry, I was a sandbagger like Patrick Walters, he's the best at it. But man, I'm ready to get out there again, We'll try to do some Jordan Lee stuff and come back and give them a run for their money,
You got a set of clippers?
Oh, we'll figure it out. I got some, but never mind.
So they're not clippers. Yeah, clippers.
Yeah. But no, I want to thank my family because, after 11 pounds yesterday, I was in the dumps. It's every time for the Classic, the first day I do something bad like that. And they're always there to support me. They're always there for me. Brianne, I love you. Can't wait to marry you in September. So, let's go do this tomorrow.
Awesome. Way to go. We've had a gender reveal. Now we've got a haircut happening. What else is going to happen during this weigh-in? Tom, let's keep them rolling.
Well, how about from Benton, Arkansas, welcome Stetson Blaylock.
Stetson Blaylock, a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, took an Elite Series win on Winyah Bay just a few years ago. He's a member of the Bassmaster Century Club and has been so close in Classics in the past. Came very, very close to winning just a few years ago. Let's hear it for him. Welcome him right, ladies and gentlemen. 18 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs a little more than yesterday. Looking for 18-13 to take the lead. 14-9 with 33 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 3rd place currently. Hopefully it's enough to get back up there again tomorrow.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's hard to follow those kind of bags up. But look, I had 0 bass at 12 o'clock today. Not really sure what happened. Fished a new area this morning, didn't get but 1 bite and lost it. But that's fishing, and part of this game is being able to go through most of your day without a bite and stay in it till the last minute. I caught my biggest fish on the last cast today before I had to come in,
good Lord blessed me this week for sure, regardless. But hopefully that's a little more than I thought I had today. Hopefully it's enough to sneak back out there, and definitely going to change it up. If I can make it, I know it'll be close. So nowhere to go but up from there. So hopefully we can catch a big bag.
Would love to see it happen for you. It's always great to share the stage with you. Let's hear it for Stetson Blaylock. Keep that noise coming, because we're going to have another one rolling through here right now.
From Cooperstown, New York, welcome, Kyle Patrick.
Fishing his second Bassmaster Classic, a Bassmaster Open winner, and a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. Let's welcome him to the stage right, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Kyle Patrick. Three fish here today. Had 10-14 yesterday, 3 today for 8 pounds, 5 ounces with 19.3. Probably a little short of the projected cut, but another classic in the belt, and you get right back to working to get back here. Not here specifically, but Knoxville, Tennessee next year, and another Bassmaster Classic qualification.
Yeah, no, like I said yesterday, I'm just happy to be here. Little Kyle fishing out of the blue canoe would be pretty proud of this moment right now. So regardless of how it went, you know, part of this whole deal is being able to adapt, and I think a lot of the guys that caught them were able to just find new water and kind of figure it out, but wasn't able to do that. But again, happy to be here. Love the support from, you know, my family and everyone over there. It's awesome. Big thanks to huge thanks to Kevin. He's been my buddy for a long time. He owns K&K Customs. He's been at the last 2 classics. He was my first ever sponsor when I was like 12, and he's been with me through and through, and it's awesome. But yeah, no, thrilled to be here. Thank you guys for showing up. This is awesome here right now. So yeah, thrilled.
Always great to share the stage with you. Let's hear it for him, one of our 56 qualifiers. But this next one had a pretty good day number 1.
Yes, he did. From Peterborough, Ontario, Corey Johnston.
What a 2024 he had. He doubled down on the Elite Series with 2 Elite Series wins. Left the dock this morning in 2nd place as he tries to chase down his first Bassmaster Classic title in his 6th Bassmaster Classic qualification. Get loud for him, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Corey Johnston. 25 pounds, 9 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today, needs 11 pounds, 12 ounces to take the lead. 20 pounds, 4 ounces with 45 pounds, 13 ounces. We got a brand new leader. Your Bass Pro Shops, a Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour, which happens to be one of his big sponsors. So trying to keep it for the home team. A Crush City Monster bag, and you are sitting in the lead. And as I said, you know, this is the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour, and those 2 happen to be 2 of your biggest sponsors, so like to keep it for the home team.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they're some great people. I'm glad they're here to support this thing, and man, I'll tell you what, I had a decent bag, but it was a grind today. I ran that Ranger Mercury all over the place, and finally ended up settling down and catching a few fish. One thing I do got to say thanks to is all my family, friends, bunch of people flew in. I know my kids are at home watching. Jack and Luke, got to say hi to them, and we'll see if Dad can bring home a trophy tomorrow.
How long ago did you start dreaming of winning this title?
It's been a long time, ever since Canada got the internet, basically.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but no, this has been a dream for a lot of years, and you know, we're gonna have a crack at it tomorrow.
Can't wait to watch it go down. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, Corey Johnston.
Now welcome from Fayetteville, Tennessee, Brandon Lester.
He is a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 2 Bassmaster wins, 1 in the Open and 1 in the Elite Series. The always lethal Brandon Lester, and look out, boom shakalaka, giant bass. 17 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, and looks like another good day at the office here today. Ray Roberts showing out here on day number 2 early in this weigh-in. Oh boy, what a day. Needs a monster day to take the lead, needs 28-12 to take the lead, but just focused on getting in the cut. 22 pounds, 12 ounces, has definitely done that. Moves into second place, just 6 pounds short of the overall lead, and we're in Texas, so anything can happen, especially when you're catching fin freaks of nature like that. We have a 2-way tie right now for our Mercury Big Bass at 7 pounds, 4 ounces. I think that tie is just broken. Indeed, 8 pounds, 6 ounces. Sitting in second place in the tournament, leading Mercury Big Bass for day number 2, and going to work tomorrow with a legit shot at becoming a Bassmaster Classic champion.
That sounds pretty good, Dave. I told you yesterday, man, I was really excited to get back out there today. I knew I was around some big ones. I started in a different area this morning, got off to a quick start. I liked what I saw. I just love this time of the year. I'm noticing every day you drive down the road, you see more green on the trees. The turkeys are gobbling, they're strutting, they're doing their thing. I just love the springtime, man.
Spring works out pretty good for you. If you were to pull it off tomorrow, how long have you been dreaming of this?
Dude, this is 9 Bassmaster Classics. I love standing on this stage, man. I'm telling you, it's electric every time you get to stand up here, and this crowd is awesome today. Thank you guys for coming, man. I just love bass fishing. I've loved it since I was a little bitty boy, and you're right. Anything could happen tomorrow. We've seen it happen before at Bassmaster Classic, so I'm pretty excited to get back out there again tomorrow.
The greatest comeback in Classic history happened here in Texas. We could see it again tomorrow.
And welcome from Hayden, Alabama, Josh Butler.
Qualified through the St. Croix Bassmaster Opens, win and you're in. And he is in the biggest event in bass fishing, the Super Bowl of bass fishing. Had a tough day yesterday, but bringing us some fish here today. Let's welcome him right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Josh Butler. He's got some party people up in the crowd there. I like to see that. One fish for 4 pounds at 9 ounces. Hold it high. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Butler. Josh, I know this isn't what you expected or dreamed of coming into your Bassmaster Classic, but by the looks of things, you got a good crew to hang out with, and that is about the best way to recover from a tough tournament is to spend a Saturday night in Fort Worth, Texas with some party people with glow beads on.
Absolutely. We'll probably throw a few back tonight for sure. Forget about this week, but, it is an amazing week. Everything first class, great experience. It just didn't go my way. I never figured it out this week, and it happens to the best of us. And if I could say anything to the young anglers out there, even if you have a rough tournament, always take something away from it. This week, I learned a lot, and it's just going to prepare me going forward.
Well, that's a great attitude, and I look forward to seeing you back here on this stage in the future. Let's hear it for Josh Butler.
Now welcome from Deal, Maryland, Brian Schmidt.
Fishing his fourth Bassmaster Classic, a three-time Bassmaster winner, one of those wins in the Opens, two of those on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And Brian Schmidt had a bridesmaid finish at the Classic just a few years ago. Had a big day yesterday, 21 pounds, 5 ounces. Digging deep in that Ranger live well. Let's see what he's backing it up with here on day number 2. 21.5 after day number 1. 4 fish here today, 1 short of a limit. $10 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 31 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 6th place currently. $31.13, and that's going to be pretty close to the cut.
Extremely close. You know, no excuses, win, lose, or draw. Old Ray Rob gave us a couple chances at our limit, and we just didn't capitalize. I mean, it's tight. Ray Rob's a little tight right now. It's unfortunate. I found the right fish this week. I got to witness a lot of fish catching going around. Like, pretty much everybody that's leading the event and gonna be leading the event after today is right around me, and it's kind of sad. Like, I found them, I just couldn't catch them. No excuses, it's on me. But yesterday, I was on stage and I said, you know, my son had got me a horseshoe, a lucky horseshoe. Well, my son and my daughter, Dylan and Olivia, got me that horseshoe. So I just want to make sure I say that.
Evidently, you heard about that after weighing.
Yep, and we got to go get some treats tonight. Olivia wants to get some treats, so we're going to go get some ice cream or something like that. You know, good week. I really, really like this week, or this lake a lot. It's got grass. It's got, you know, it's got a lot of timber. It's a really cool lake, to be honest with you, and I'd like to go tomorrow.
I'd love you to go tomorrow.
Yep, we'll see.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Enjoy the ice cream tonight. Let's keep this weighing rolling.
From Martin, Georgia, welcome, Tyler Campbell.
He was the last angler to qualify for this Bassmaster Classic. Made it through the Bassmaster Team Championship. But it doesn't matter how you start, it's all about how you finish. 6:12 yesterday, 4 fish here today. $6.12 yesterday, 4 fish here today for Tyler Campbell. 9 pounds even gives him 15.12, puts him in 28th place. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around. But you're a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, and that's something nobody can ever take away from you.
Man, this has been incredible. The week didn't go how I wanted it to. But all that aside, the good outweighs the bad. This is unbelievable. A dream come true. Hopefully it's not the last, but this is something I'll hold with me for the rest of my life.
Well, I'm sure hoping it's not the last. I look forward to sharing this stage with you in the future.
Thanks, Dave.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Now welcome from Shelby, North Carolina, Matt Airy.
Team Toyota's Matt Airy, a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 2-time FLW Tour winner, and the pride of Shelby, North Carolina. Let's hear it for Matt Airy, ladies and gentlemen. Had 13.6 yesterday. A bridesmaid finish the last time we were here. 1 fish here today. Only needs to be 32 pounds, 8 ounces.
That'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
And a little short, 1.9.
Hey, My daughter loves baby. She either says she either wants to hear you say giant bass, or you could even change it and say,
we'll get that. Boom shakalaka, tiny bass. 1-9, evidently fishing in cold water because some shrinkage going on there.
It was 14 inches, I'll have you know. Yeah, man, it's a tough week for me on Ray Roberts. Today was it was moving day, and I tried to make a move, and it just didn't happen. But shout out to that group right up there, man. They really show out every year. In the state of Texas, they always show out. It doesn't matter if we're here, Sabine River, Lake Fork, man, Texas really shows out. And appreciate all the support this week. And, you know, one thing I do not say enough on this stage, and I always encourage everybody to take care of those companies that take care of this sport. And I know I've got some on my jersey. I'm not going to sit here and name them all, but Toyota Bass Pro is a couple that for sure take care of this sport. They give so much back to this sport from a conservation standpoint, not just sponsorship of anglers, but and bass, man, they take care of bass. And we appreciate everything they do. And like I said, I always take care of those companies that take care of us.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you this evening. He mentioned Bass Pro Shops, and we can't go any further without showing them a little love. I mean, they came ripping in here with the one and only Kevin Van Dam. We got any KVD fans in the house? Bass Pro Shops, such a great company, such a great supporter, rolled in here in a NASCAR before weigh-in. We appreciate that. But more than all of the I mean, sure, it's Disneyland for the outdoors person. Everybody loves Bass Pro Shops, especially the credit card companies. Every single time I go there, they love it when I go to Bass Pro Shops because you can't leave there without a bag full of amazing goodies. But more than that, I want to talk about their founder, Johnny Morris. Quite simply, this is not a commercial. Quite simply, the greatest conservationist of our lifetime has donated more money all across the country to make this resource better. Let's hear it for the one and only Johnny Morris, ladies and gentlemen. I know he's in the house. Get loud for Johnny Morris. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for everything you do. Speaking of that incredible resource, let's keep seeing some of these fish. Tom, who do we got next?
Well, Dave, say hello from Cairo, Georgia to Drew Cook.
Fishing his 6th Bassmaster Classic, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, an Elite Series champion, a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. There's not a lot he hasn't accomplished in this sport for such a young career. Digging deep, and that's Skeeter Livewell. Had 18.6 yesterday. Bringing us a limit of fish here today and wants to get inside that top 25 to keep his tournament alive. 18.6 yesterday. 5 fish here today for Drew Cook. 15 pounds, 14 ounces with 34 pounds and 4 ounces. Looks like he's going to work on Championship Sunday at the 55th Bassmaster Classic. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for Drew Cook. $34 pounds and 4 ounces, so you should be going to work tomorrow, right?
God, I hope so. If not, that last flight really caught him good, but it wouldn't surprise me. It was getting right towards the end of the day. Saw 65-degree water temperature and
65.
65. I saw.
Wait, at the beginning of the tournament, people said 52.
Yep, I saw 65 this afternoon, so we are going ice spying tomorrow. Saw a couple up there close to the bank cruising. We're going to chase them down, make them spin around on a spot, and make it happen tomorrow. We're going to have probably 45 pounds, but it'd be nice to have at least 30-something. And what you could do here really quick. And honestly, if you'd have told me I was going to catch 2 limits, I thought I'd have 50 pounds. Because, like, every time you got a bite in practice was a big one. So I didn't even know there was 2-pounders in here. But we'll take what we can get. We caught every bass that we hooked today, and I can't complain with that. If I can catch every bass I ever hook, well, I'll be content.
Guess you will be. I look forward to watching it go down. When he's looking at him, look out.
And welcome now from Springville, Alabama, Wes Logan.
A two-time Classic qualifier and an Elite Series champion, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. Had 20 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Tougher day today, unfortunately. 2 fish here today for Wes Logan. One of the most driven competitors we have in the Bassmaster Elite Series. 5'1", gives him 25 pounds, 10 ounces. So unfortunately, outside the projected cut, but yeah, man, 2 classics and right back to trying to qualify for another one on the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Yeah, it just wasn't my day. I mean, you know, you hate for it to happen like that with such a good start I had yesterday, but it is what it is. You can't make it happen and you can't keep it from happening. Like the guy that wins this deal, it's just gonna just run into him. I don't know, but I'm truly am blessed to be standing here. I don't really, you know, I'm probably alive for a reason. I don't know why the good Lord kept me alive after that Champlain incident, but I feel like I'm standing here for a reason. So if you're going through some hard stuff, and man, I had a bad day. I was upset, and then driving back, I was like, dude, I could be in like such worse situation. But again, truly blessed to be here. I have an awesome family, a great wife, great parents, great sponsors, great support back home. I just want to thank everybody for being here, and I'll never, ever take for granted being able to walk on this stage.
Always great to share the stage with you. Let's hear it for Wes Logan. Let's keep him rolling.
Coming up next from Clanton, Alabama, Wesley Gore.
Give it to you, or be okay for right now to get through? I'll get through it.
His very first Bassmaster Classic. Had 14.9 yesterday. 3 fish here today. Nine pounds, 14 ounces, gives him 24 pounds and 7 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. 13 anglers into our 56 angler weigh-in. This is first of many for this angler. Trust me, you'll see Wesley Gore on this stage many, many more times. I'm predicting this is the first of many for you. Unfortunately, going to end a little short and qualify you to work the expo tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be hanging out at the expo tomorrow, so everybody in here come by and say hello. We'll be walking around at several different booths, but man, we really were around them this week. I've never been in a position that I found myself in a day that there was a flotilla everywhere I wanted to stop. So I just kept going and figured something out a little bit too late, caught those few, and just ran out of time. But I enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And I just want to thank everybody that makes this happen for me, because without them, I wouldn't be able to stand on this stage. So everybody that's back at home watching, my family, all the people on my jersey, without them, I wouldn't be here. So thank you.
Always great to share the stage with you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. This next one, a big one that I'm very nervous about. I'll explain that in a minute, but Tom, feed him to me.
From Omaha, Nebraska, Ben Milliken.
Oh boy, we had a deal yesterday. If he weighs in 25 today, I need to eat a pickled quail egg. I'm a big Ben Milliken fan, but I don't know if I want to see him weigh 25 here today. 4 in the bag. Oh boy, he's going in the big side. I've seen this before. Nervous. If he weighs 25 pounds, I have to eat a disgusting pickled quail egg. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Oh. Had 8.2 yesterday. 26 pounds, 11 ounces. £26 pounds, 11 ounces, a Crush City Monster bag that qualifies Ben Milliken to fish tomorrow and qualifies me for maybe a very upset tummy for the next little while. Is that just the motivation you needed?
That's all the motivation I needed. You know, yesterday I went out and I was like, Bassmaster Classic. You know, I don't know if I'm going to catch him very good, but I didn't have a good day. And I was like, you know, Dave didn't try the quail egg yesterday, but he said if it get 25 pounds, he's trying one today.
Oh, you just grab, you just take your...
Yeah, go for it. These are straight from Louisiana, hot sauce quail eggs. My marshals have had one with me every day. They're delicious, I swear.
I don't think I should eat it. No, I don't think it. Do you guys think I should eat it? I've never been good at playing hard to eat, but all of a sudden, I don't even want to reach in there.
Cheers.
Yours? Cheers. There is nothing good about that, Ben Milliken. You are a liar.
What are you going to do if I catch 30 tomorrow?
Probably stop puking from eating this first one. Why do you eat these?
They're delicious. It's an acquired taste, Dave. It must be
this microphone.
It must be a Canada thing. What do you guys think? No, it's great to get turn it around today a little bit. Had 8 pounds yesterday, only 2 fish. But, you know, I figured the bite out a little bit too late here, unfortunately, but got that 6 cents provoke locked in my hands, and those fish finally set up just right to come up and eat that jerkbait. Unfortunately, I had a 2-pounder in my bag, and I lost one that was in that 7-8 pound range, or else I'd be, you know, low 30s. Tomorrow, we're getting them back.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's just, it won't leave. It just, no, like it's not a good gift. It's just, I'm glad I could help you.
Thanks, Dave. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to try to make some magic happen. You guys think we can still win this thing? Me too.
Get out of here. Leave me. I don't like you one bit anymore. We have had a gender reveal, a mohawk. I've eaten a pickled quail egg. What is happening to this sport?
Never bet with that guy. Up next, from right here in Fort Worth, Texas, welcome Chris Zaldane.
Oh boy, Fort Worth, Texas's Chris Zaldane has been obsessed with this tournament. $18.11 yesterday. Unfortunately, just 2 fish here today. 7.10 gives you 26 pounds and 5 ounces. And unfortunately, Chris Zaldane gonna fall short of the cut. That is a shocker, ladies and gentlemen. But the good news is you're gonna be able to hang out with him at the expo. And the even better news is you don't have any pickled quail eggs or any crap that you want me to eat up here, do you?
Oh, not at all. Yeah. All right. More music.
They love that song. They love that song. Can't get enough of it.
Yeah, we picked a Texas song, being from Texas here. Like I said on stage yesterday, I'm a California transplant. I absolutely love the DFW area. Love my Texas family. Today, you know, they called my boat number and I took a left. I had the trolling motor in the water, you know, in the first 10 seconds, they were still calling off boat numbers, and I threw my swim bait across a rock pile there, caught a 5-pounder and said, all right, I'm doing this the rest of the day. I ran every single big fish spot I have on this lake, got many of them. 8 hours later, I've only got 2 bass, so. And it doesn't matter if you finish second or 56 out here in the Classic, it's all the same to me. You really have to go for it. We did that, I got 0 regrets. Just want to say thank you to the 9 South Africans that flew all the way out here to watch this Classic, the 3 Californians that came out, and my whole Texas family. Thank you guys, I love you. We're gonna hang out at the expo tomorrow, how about that? I mean, you guys are the best fans, hands down. Fort Worth, I love you. We'll see you on the show floor tomorrow.
Get to hang out on the show floor tomorrow. I know this isn't how you wanted to work out, but what's the plan for tonight? Gonna go to Billy Bob's and party? That's a very Fort Worth thing to do.
Believe it or not, I'm going hog hunting tonight. Texas hog hunt, that's what we do here. Yeah.
Well, that is a good way to take out your frustrations. Let's hear it for Chris Zaldain. He'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Up next from Oliva, Wisconsin, welcome Pat Schlepper.
He's a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Bass Nation national champion. Just happened to qualify for the Elite Series not once but twice. Qualified through the Bass Nation and the Bassmaster Opens, a very rare feat.
That's what I'm saying. Let me help you. There we go. Works good that way.
7 pounds, 8 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 22 pounds and 10 ounces. He moves into 16th place currently. A little below the projected cut, but let's hear it for Pat Schlepper. Pat, unfortunately, a little below the projected cut, but another Bassmaster Classic under the belt. And the good news is you get back to trying to qualify for another one of these bad boys on the Bassmaster Elite Series all year long.
Yeah, I got some work to do to get back here next year, but anytime you show up, it definitely puts, fuel in the fire to get back. So one of these times I'm going to get it all together and actually, maybe do something. So I did get that one real big one today. On a 3/4 ounce football jig I make myself, which was pretty cool, and I just laid the wood to them. It felt so good. So that was definitely the highlight of the week for me.
Well, it's great to share the stage with you as always, and look forward to hanging out with you all year long in the Elites.
I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for coming, my friends and family. A lot of people came down to support me way over there, so I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So like I said, hopefully we can get back next year and threaten to win one of these things.
See you in a couple weeks' time.
And welcome in now from Gonzales, Louisiana, Greg Hackney.
Fishing his 19th Bassmaster Classic, a 6-time Bassmaster winner, and the 2014 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. The Hack Attack, a fan favorite wherever we go, at 17 pounds, 6 ounces, has literally won every title in this sport in every single league except for this one, the Bassmaster Classic. And I don't think it's a question of if, it's a question of when. Let's get him into Championship Sunday. 15 pounds, 13 ounces. He's done that with 33.3. He moves into 7th place currently, and the Hack Attack is going to be fishing on Championship Sunday here at the 55th edition of the Bassmaster Classic. $33.3, so you're going to be fishing tomorrow by the looks of things.
Yeah, not quite as high up as I'd like to be, but I got off to a great start this morning. Yesterday I struggled till late in the day. This morning, 45 minutes in, I pretty much had the majority of that weight, and I don't know, the rest of the day it got warm, it got nice, and I don't guess I made the right adjustments, but I am looking forward to going back out there because it is a really good lake, and I have yet to catch one of those great big ones during the tournament, so maybe tomorrow, Dave.
It can happen. The greatest comeback in Bassmaster Classic history happened in Texas, so it can happen for you.
So I'm thinking, would I need 40?
It can happen.
It could happen. So you always have to stay positive. But glad to see everybody came out, and it's party time.
Looking forward to it. Let's hear it for the Hack Attack and keep them rolling.
Welcome now from Ridgeville, South Carolina, Kyle Austin.
His very first Bassmaster Classic, another one of our St. Croix Bassmaster Opens qualifiers at 7:10 yesterday. Better day today. 5 fish to add to that here today. 7:10 yesterday, today. 5 fish for 15-14. Gives him 23 pounds and 8 ounces. Let's hear it for South Carolina's Kyle Austin. $23.8, and unfortunately not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but a little redemption today. Got to feel a little better.
Yeah, it was definitely good to catch 5. It is the hardest 5 fish to catch out there. I actually got to Cole one time, so that was cool. Definitely not the tournament I wanted, but I mean, the dream come true. Going around the arena and all that is, I'm at the Bassmaster Classic, so I can't complain.
How much does this fuel you to get right back here again in the future?
Yeah, I got a few more opportunities in the Opens this year to try to get back. Hopefully we can get a win and come back next year, but it definitely lit a fire in me. I had a couple of years where I missed elites by a couple spots, and that really hurt, but being here definitely lit a fire in me. I'm ready to get back.
Love having you here. Look forward to seeing you in the future. Keep on swinging.
And welcome now from Buford, Georgia, Dylan Aikens.
Representing thousands of collegiate competitors across the country, obviously representing Emmanuel University as our 2024 Bassmaster College Classic Bracket Champion. But that's not all. He is also the Bassmaster College Team of the Year, along with his partner Chase Kerr. And unfortunately, a tough day today, 14-7 yesterday. Today, the walk of shame, but you are on the Bassmaster Classic stage. Not how you dreamed of it, but there are thousands of people, tens of thousands of people that would love to trade positions with you and be right here on this stage.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't complain. Obviously it was a rough day, but that's why they call it fishing and not catching. So, I'm just happy to be here.
It's always great to have you here. I know you didn't get here by yourself. Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, of course, my family, my partner Chase, everyone back home watching. Grandparents couldn't make it, so thinking about them, and Coach Pam, she couldn't make it either, but thinking about her too, and just everybody that supported me along the way. It's been a great ride.
Always great to have you here, and I expect to see big things from you in the future. Let's keep that noise going.
All right, welcome from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin.
Oh boy, Scott Martin with double guns loaded, rolling into the arena. Had 17 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday for this generational angling icon. A 3-time Classic qualifier, an 8-time FLW Tour winner, former Forest Wood Cup champion, and his lifelong dream is to hoist the Bassmaster Classic title and hand it to his legendary father, Roland Martin, right at the center of this stage. Had 17-14 yesterday, 5 fish here today. $17 pounds, 3 ounces. Scott Martin's fishing with us tomorrow with 35 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 5th place currently. Let me hear it for Scott Martin. £35 and an ounce sitting in 5th place, and I'm saying there's a chance.
Man, I tell you, what a special day. You know, I struggled for a lot of the day, you know, just had a little one and then I caught another one. It was just, you know, that's the way this lake's fishing right now. But I really feel like I'm in the right position, that some of those bigger fish are starting to move up a little bit in where I'm fishing, and it could happen. I mean, it just really could happen. And I tell you what, I'm just going to put my head down tomorrow, fish, pray hard, I'm going to fish hard and just see what happens. And today was a blessing. To be able to make Championship Sunday at the Bassmaster Classic doesn't get any better than that. And look, I want to win this more than anything for my pops. So, Dad, we still got a chance. That's what I'm talking about. There he is right up there. We still got a chance, Pops. You know, there's the guys caught them good today, and there's big ones here. So if I can catch a mega bag tomorrow, you never know what happens.
Let's get him on camera. Let me hear it for the legendary Mr. Roland Martin, ladies and gentlemen. It's an inspiration to see that, and I'd love to see your dream come true.
Well, I tell you, it's if I'm ever able to win this, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'll probably pass out, to be honest with you. But that's my dream, is to hand that trophy off to him, and that's the only reason I'm here. That's really the only reason I'm here. And to be able to pull that off would be just a huge blessing. And you know, I just got to say a huge thank you to my wife. She is she's such an inspiration to me. She keeps me on the right track and keeps our family just going in the right direction. My kids are at home. Some are at home, some are here. My sister, my family, everybody. Love you guys. We've got another shot at this thing. Let's make it happen.
Get some rest. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. takeoff time. Who do we got next?
Well, from Benton, Arkansas, welcome Jeremiah Kendi.
His very first Bassmaster Classic was inspired watching Rick Clunn win the 1984 Bassmaster Classic on the Arkansas River. And here he is, qualified for the Bassmaster Classic via his win in the St. Croix Bassmaster Opens. Had 15-13 yesterday. Have around that again. He'll be fishing tomorrow. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 11 ounces with 32.8. He is fishing on Championship Sunday unofficially with 32 pounds and 8 ounces. Digging deep in that Crush City monster bag. Let me hear it for you, ladies and gentlemen. $32 pounds, 8 ounces, and you got enough to go tomorrow by the looks of things.
Boy, I sure do hope so. It's been a struggle. It hasn't been easy. I'm just going out there and pitching to everything that looks like a bass might be spawning on, because they're coming. Like, they're coming in right now, and I got a net bait eye on, and I'm just pitching, fishing real slow, just trying to get 5 bites a day.
Well, it's paying off so far. Weather a little better today, your weight a little better today. Can it keep climbing?
They're coming. They are coming. So you're going to see monster weights. Monster weights.
I can't wait to watch it go down. I'm glad you're going to be part of it. So many great companies that make this event possible, and of course we've talked about Bass Pro Shops. This is the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic, but it's presented by Under Armour. The great folks of Under Armour, I need you to make a lot of noise for them because they are a brand new sponsor. Under Armour, you see them in all sorts of other sports. I'm excited to see Under Armour as part of Bass Fishing. We want them to be here for years and years to come. And the best way to make that happen is to make them feel welcome. And the best way to make them feel welcome is to make lots of noise. Let me hear it for Under Armour. Thank you, Under Armour, for believing in bass fishing. We believe in you, and we look forward to working with you for many, many more years to come. But, Tom, let's keep this weigh-in rolling.
Well, Dave, how about from Bowmanville, Ontario, Cooper Gallant?
Consecutive Bassmaster Classic. Started his dream sitting in those seats, and now he's part of the show. A Bassmaster Century Club member, also a Bassmaster Open winner. Had a tough day yesterday with 211, but I think he's got a lot more here today. A rally on day number 2 for the Monster Pro from Bowmanville, Ontario. Had 211 yesterday. Much more here today. 5 fish for Cooper Gallant. 17 pounds, 15 ounces with 20 pounds, 10 ounces. Coop gets a little redemption here at his 3rd Bassmaster Classic. $20 pounds, 10 ounces, and after an uncharacteristically tough day yesterday, that's got to feel good.
Yeah, it does feel good, Dave. Yesterday hurt a little bit, but we just went and had fun today. I picked up a jig, an outcast tackle jig, and fished in 2 to 4 feet of water pretty well all day. And just flip, got a couple good bites and just had a blast. This week's been incredible. This stage is amazing. Big crowd today. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And I say this every time, but I'm going to keep saying it because I was that kid in the stands not too long ago. If you're a kid in the stands and you want to get up on this stage, you can do it. You just work hard, work your butt off, and fish as much as you can and grind, and you can be up on this stage. Dream come true. I'm looking forward to getting the rest of the season started and try and get back up here again in 2026. But thanks to all my friends and family for coming. All my sponsors, love you guys. And yeah, I guess I qualify to go have some fun with the family tonight and work the expo tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. Make sure to come say hi at the expo. And thanks again for everything, guys. Appreciate it big time. We'll see you next year.
Always great to have you here. Enjoy yourself tonight.
From Stevens Point, Wisconsin, welcome Jay Shakurit.
Had a big day yesterday. Fishing his 3rd Bassmaster Classic. Had 23 pounds and 7 ounces for the 2-time Bassmaster winner, one in the Opens and one in the Elite Series. 23.7 yesterday. Let's get him into Championship Sunday. Projected cut weight right around 30 pounds. 4 fish here today, unfortunately 1 short of his limit. 23.7 yesterday, 4 fish here today, 10 pounds and 9 ounces with 34 pounds even. He moves into 8th place, and Jay Shakurit is going to be fishing on Championship Sunday at the 55th Bassmaster Classic. The Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. Jay, a tough day today. 1 short of your limit. You ever have number 5 on?
I did. I usually don't like to talk about lost fish, but today was a story of lost fish. 2 fish that I really would have liked to have back, probably one around 8 pounds and one around 6 pounds that's still swimming in the lake, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about these awesome fans that I have from home right here, all my family up there. These are the crazy fishing folks from Wisconsin right here, and they make me earn my money at home in my team tournaments. I'll tell you that right now. Again, hi to everybody back home. I couldn't do this without you. You know, all my awesome sponsors. This is already going to be my 4th year on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Time's flying for, you know, a kid that just had a dream and just wanted to fish for a living, and here I am, so nothing to complain about.
Nothing to complain about, all great support, and always great to have you here.
Welcome from Catawba, North Carolina, Shane LaHue.
A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Back in 2007, he was a Bassmaster Junior World Champion. Had 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Digging deep in that Skeeter live well. Let's hear it for the baby shark, Shane LaHue. 12-2 yesterday. 4 fish here today. 13 pounds, 4 ounces with 25 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 16th place currently. And that's a good one right there. That's why people travel all around the world to come here to the great state of Texas for those big bass. 25-6. So unfortunately, gonna be a little short of the cut, but fortunately that qualifies you to have a little fun this evening and work the expo tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go for my favorite amount of beers tonight.
Your favorite amount of beers?
Do you know what that is?
No, I want to.
A lot.
A lot. That's your favorite amount?
That's my favorite amount by far. I think Texas.
That guy in the front row, that's his favorite amount too.
Yeah, good. Come on. But no, we had a tough day today. I actually only had 5 bites. I did break off one big one. I hate to be the guy who comes up here, cries the blues, but I wasn't on anything to win this week, and that's what we're here for. This is a championship of our entire deal, so you're here for one reason and one reason only. And I just didn't get it done this week, didn't really find anything. So I got to thank my wife, my family, grandparents, mom, dad, my wife's family. They're huge fans now. They're all doing fantasy fishing. Grandma is the commissioner of fantasy fishing and fantasy football. So, but thanks to all my sponsors last year, this year, going forward. I'm looking forward to another great year.
Always great to have you here. Enjoy tonight a lot.
And welcome now from Yamanashi, Japan, Koya Fujita.
Had a big day yesterday for the 2-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Has accomplished a lot before he even got here. 4 Angler of the Year titles in Japan, 6 Japanese Pro Tournament wins, and 21-14 yesterday. One short of his limit here today, 4 fish for Kyoya Fujita, 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Gives you 32 pounds, 10 ounces. Looks like Kyoya is going to be fishing with us tomorrow. Let's hear it for him. Traveled all the way from Japan, chasing the Bassmaster dream. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and he is living it. So tougher day today, but it looks like you're going to get a chance to go tomorrow.
Yeah, very tough today. So I fished the area is no many fish. So change tactics, so moving. So but I can't find good area. No, very tough today for me.
Tomorrow a better day.
Yeah, I hope it I hope we 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
Yes. Yeah. I hope we catch big fish tomorrow.
The dirty 30?
Dirty 30.
Yeah. Let's hear it for Kyoya Vegeta. It's an international term.
Welcome from Montgomery, Indiana, Jeremy Knapp.
Representing through the Bass Nation, fishing his very first Bassmaster Classic. We have 3 qualifiers representing the Bass Nation. The top 3 in Bass Nation National Championship qualify to be here, part of the Super Bowl of bass fishing. And we're sure happy to have him here. Had 17.4 yesterday. Unfortunately, 2 short of his limit here today. 3 fish. See if it's enough to sneak inside Championship Sunday. Top 25 cut. 10 pounds and an ounce with 27 pounds at 5 ounces. A little below our projected cut. Puts him in 14th place right now. But Fort Worth, let's hear it for him. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier. $27 pounds of 5 ounces, so a little below our projected cut. We'll see how it all shakes out, but you're a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Nobody can take that away from you.
That's right. I've been blessed all week. These people here in Dallas, Fort Worth area have been nothing but great to us. All the other competitors, nothing but good things to say.
Well, I'd love to see you back here again in the future. Thank you for being part of the Classic. Let's keep the noise going for him, ladies and gentlemen. And while he makes his way off the stage, I got to point something out. Our weigh-in is driven by Yokohama tires. You see these beautiful Yokohama tires, Yokohama Geolanders. They are awesome looking tires. I would love a set if anybody's listening from Yokohama. But Yokohama is driving this weigh-in. You see their decals all around here. They're on all these beautiful Toyota Tundras. Let's hear it for the fine folks from Yokohama, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank them for their great support and caring enough about the sport that we all love. Now, I know you're going to get loud for this next angler because it doesn't matter where we go. Everybody loves this guy. Feed him to me.
From DeBerry, Florida, John Cox.
His 7th Bassmaster Classic, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, a 9-time FLW Tour winner. And we would love to have him with us on Championship Sunday. Had 22 pounds even yesterday. Digging deep in that live well. Looks like he went to work again here today. Let me hear it for John Cox. Oh boy, I don't think he's worried about the top 25. He needs 23.14 to take the lead. 22 pounds, 8 ounces. John Cox moves into 2nd place with 44 pounds, 8 ounces. In a world dominated by forward-facing sonar, he is the only angler in the field without one even on his boat. $44 pounds and 8 ounces. And John Cox, dude, you are going to be in contention to win this title tomorrow. I mean, whatever way this works out, you are definitely going to have a shot.
Man, I'm telling you, today I was just grinding away. I caught a huge carp right off the bat, and I was like, oh, why couldn't that have been an 8 or 9 pounder? But, man, I was just going and going, and then, luckily got 2 real nice ones right at the end, and, man, I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I've been waiting for those females to come in. I got one of them today, and I'm thinking, man, you could get lucky and get 5, and to be able to have a shot tomorrow, I won't be able to sleep tonight.
It's good. You don't need much sleep because, man, you're doing something that you've dreamed of your whole life. You won a Forest Wood Cup. How long you been dreaming about being a Bassmaster Classic champion?
Oh gosh, it seems unreal even just to be here and to have a shot tomorrow. I mean, it's it's incredible. I don't even know what to say. But and my family's up there. Hey, thank you guys. I know they've been driving back and forth with me, but they've been bringing me Chick-fil-A at night, so it's kind of nice. But we'll see what happens tomorrow.
We'll enjoy some Chick-fil-A tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you as part of the biggest party in bass fishing tomorrow.
And welcome now from nearby Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey.
Rolling into Whiskey Myers, the 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 4-time Bassmaster winner, and the pre-tournament favorite coming into this event. Had a giant day yesterday, 23 pounds even, left the dock this morning in 5th place. Oh boy, digging deep in there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Lee Livesey. Trying to take the lead away from one of his buddies, Corey Johnson, leading this tournament with 45 pounds, 13 ounces. And Lee Livesey bringing us a limit of Ray Roberts bass. Took a giant win here on this body of water about this time last year and would love to hoist the title in front of his home state crowd. Texas, let's hear it for one of your very own. Had 23 pounds even yesterday, looking for 22-14 to take the lead. 21 pounds, 9 ounces with 44 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 2nd place, just 1 pound, 5 ounces short of the overall lead. Let's hear it for Lee Livesey. $44.9 sitting in 2nd place, just 1 pound, 5 ounces short of the overall lead, being held by Corey Johnson. I know it will be sweet to take that title from him. You'd like to hoist that title right here tomorrow, and you're going to get a shot.
Yeah, we've got a shot. That's not the day I wanted, but I'm blessed to be here, like I said, not just because of my fans and the sponsors, but because of that family section right there. Love y'all so much. My whole family, my wife, my daughter Brooklyn, my daughter Lane, my mom, dad, sister, everybody. Thank y'all so much, man. This is the redneck dream. I am living the redneck dream. Fishing the Bassmaster Classic in a mossy oak bottomland Wrap Express with a Yamaha on it, sponsored by Busch Light and Whiskey Myers, man. It doesn't get any better for a redneck than that, so I'm blessed. Man, it's Texas, This is my backyard. I got a shot. That's all I could ask for. You never know what happens on the final day. I've caught a couple big bags and came back on the final day, so I'm still confident as can be. I'm ready to go on day 3, man. My team is strong. We're fishing good. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Fort Worth. Thank all y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Before you leave the stage, I'm not supposed to cheer for anybody. I'm supposed to be totally impartial, but I do cheer for one thing. I cheer for a wicked victory party. What kind of party would we have here in Fort Worth if you were to seal the deal and hoist that title right there in the center of the stage tomorrow?
Oh man, you don't even understand. We'd have to call Mike Martin and bring the Busch Light truck here from Longview, Texas to fill the stadium for sure. But it will definitely be wild. I've heard some stories on what would happen.
I would love to see it. It'd be a bad day to be a Busch Light. Let's hear it for Lee Livesey. Wow, how do you back that up?
How about with from Chiba, Japan, Takumi Ito?
Takumi Ito fishing his 5th Bassmaster Classic, a 2-time Elite Series champion. The second one of those Elite Series victories came last year in 2024 on Smith Lake. Oh boy. Aichi. Takumi. You're bringing me this no bass?
Yes, so today I couldn't get bass. It's very hard day, but I bring the Japanese Coke today. So this is a Yoshi Coke. It's a Japanese Coke. So this one is a very healthy and tasty, and if everyday drinking, lose weight and very handsome face. So last month I gave you couple Yoshi Coke. So Dave drink that every day, I think. So you looks like Brad Pitt right now. Yeah, very cool, very cool. And if Taku drink this one every day, I think I make Leonardo DiCaprio.
You're Leonardo.
Yes, I think so. So it's very tasty and healthy, and this one is a very good taste.
Very good, but why are you giving it to me?
So because we drink together every day. Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Cruise.
I need to get much shorter.
Yeah. So, but by the way, so Bassmaster Classic, that's awesome. So I like this tournament. So because my dream right here. So fishing is sometimes tough, sometimes good day, but Bassmaster Classic always come in my family and my US family and my family coming and many fans so coming, and so Bassmaster Classic is awesome for me.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Well done. I'm just trying to wash down the quail eggs I had earlier.
Yeah. So we drink every day, and we are more handsome and more lose weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to do something for me, because I know you like to have fun.
Yeah.
We don't have Matt Robertson here this year.
Yes.
But now you have 2 cans, one for each hand.
Yeah.
Set. You want him to do it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it for Takumi Ito, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, what else is going to happen during this weigh-in?
Gonna short out your big TV there, Dave. From Knoxville, Tennessee, welcome Robert G.
His very first Bassmaster Classic, an amazing 4 top 5s in his rookie season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Had 16-2 yesterday, but unfortunately just 1 fish here today. One fish for 4 pounds, 3 ounces, gives him 20 pounds and 5 ounces. Let me hear it for Robert G. Signature belly pat. Unfortunately, not going to work out the way you wanted, Robert, but you get right back to trying to qualify for a classic that I know you have your eyes on, which happens to be in Knoxville next year.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, this week was just amazing. It was a dream come true, just being here, my first classic, made it my first year of my rookie season. And, I mean, it's been awesome. Thank you guys, Bassmaster, for putting this on. It's been unreal. And I would just like to give a huge shout out to my family and friends that made it all the way down from Tennessee and North Carolina, and all my great sponsors that helped me live this dream of mine. I couldn't do it without y'all. I really appreciate it.
Incredible support. They've always had your back, and I'm predicting this is not your last Classic. You're going to be around for a bunch more of these.
Thank you. I appreciate that, yeah. I'm really looking forward to next year. You know, it's in my hometown, Knoxville, Tennessee, and hopefully I'll see you there.
I look forward to it. We'll see you in a few weeks' time on the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Welcome now from Peterborough, Ontario, Chris Johnston.
He is the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, fishing his 6th Bassmaster Classic. Get loud for Chris Johnston. Had 13 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Needs a little better than that to get inside the cut here today. And oh boy, it looks like he's done that on day number 2. What a rally from Chris Johnston. 13-15 yesterday, much more here today. 5 fish on day number 2. 23 pounds, 5 ounces, 23.5. And with 37 pounds, 4 ounces, Chris Johnston moves into 6th place currently. What a day 2 rally. Wow. A little bit better today.
A little bit better. I even called 3 times on Ray Roberts, which is very hard to do this week. But I had a lot of fun today, and I just thought I'm going to go fishing for 5 big ones, and it worked out, obviously. But I just went to some areas where I had 2 or 3 bites in practice, but they were good ones, and I just grinded all day. And I thought it don't matter if I weigh in 3 or 4 today. I'm going for 5 big ones, and it worked out. And hopefully get to go do it again tomorrow.
Was it all the weather change, or did you change?
I changed. I slowed down, and I fished areas where I knew there was the odd fish, and I got like 1 or 2 bites, no, 1 bite an hour, maybe 1 bite every 2 hours. I just had to mentally say I'm just going to fish this area thoroughly, and I just slowed down. And I will say it was dead calm. I had a terrible morning. As soon as we got some wind, it definitely picked up the bite for me. So I heard we're supposed to get a little wind tomorrow, which is normal for this place, but I'm looking forward to going back out there and seeing what's left.
The good news is you're definitely going to get a shot at it. Let's hear it for Chris Johnston.
Welcome now from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryak.
A former motocross racer that now makes his living on the Bassmaster Elite Series, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, and oh boy, double guns loaded, bang, bang. Shryak shooting out the lights here on day number 2, moving day on the Bassmaster Classic stage. Got to stay inside the top 25 to keep your tournament alive, and I don't think there's a problem. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. 21 pounds, 12 ounces, and this weigh-in is definitely heating up. 21-12, needs a big bag, needs 24-2 to take the lead. 23 pounds and an ounce. 23-1 gives him 44 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 2nd place. Get loud for Hunter Shryak. $23 pounds and an ounce, another great day. We're going to weigh that one for Mercury Big Bass. 7 pounds, 10 ounces, not going to take that. But man, you're going out with a shot at the biggest title in this sport tomorrow.
dude, when things happen your way, they just happen your way. You can't explain it. You can't mess it up. And today was one of those days. It just completely fell apart. Train came off the tracks. We were on our way to work in the expo tomorrow, and I'd love to go work for Icon and talk about how great the boat is, because it is a phenomenal boat dealing with 40 and 50 mile an hour winds, but I really wanted to fish tomorrow. And so I decided to catch a couple fish. No, put it this way, miracles happened, and I ended up getting 5 big bites, and it is what it is. I lost one big one out there that I wish I would have had back, probably would have put us at 25, 26, but you know what? Doing this stuff, you're going to lose some, and I got to catch some big fish tomorrow. I'm really excited about it, because light bulb goes off in his head. Hey, Hunter, maybe you should do what you like to do. Maybe you should do the things with a big rod and a big line and see what happens, and it was exciting.
Can't wait to watch it go tomorrow. Another good day tomorrow by the looks of things.
Is it going to blow? Is the wind going to blow?
I have no idea. It's Texas. It probably will.
It was calm today, so it probably will, but thank you guys for coming out. This is awesome. Love y'all. Stick around for tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to make a show out of it.
Can't wait to watch it go down.
And welcome now from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff.
His 4th Bassmaster Classic, a former Bassmaster College Bass champion, took that title back in 2019. A former Central Open Angler of the Year and 2 Toyota Series wins to his young resume. Let's hear it for Cody Huff. Had a tough day yesterday, but a little better day today, a little redemption on Ray Roberts. Very rare no-fish day yesterday, but 4 fish for Cody Huff here today. And it's got to feel good to get your hands a little stanky.
You better believe it. I was ready to get a hold of one today. The first one that bit me this morning scared me to death.
14 pounds, 11 ounces here today. Not bad, a good rally here today. Obviously not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but hold them high. Let me hear it for Cody Huff, ladies and gentlemen. How hard did you set the hook on that first one?
Not very hard, because I didn't remember what a bite felt like. It took me a minute to get a hold of him, but man, all in all, not the best week for me, but I still had a lot of fun. The Classic's always awesome. Make sure you guys come see me tomorrow at the Bass Pro booth. Big shout out to them. Title sponsor this year is B.A.S.S, and they are making some really awesome new baits. So next time you're in Bass Pro Shops, check them out. You're going to be pleased with them. But thank you guys for coming out. It's been an awesome week.
Always great to have you here. From one young gun to another.
And welcome now from Auburn, Alabama, Logan Parks.
It is his very first Bassmaster Classic. You see him all year long on the Bassmaster Elite Series. But this young angler has accomplished a thing or two. Made $1 million casting for bass before he ever got here by winning the Bass Pro Shops Team Championship. And unfortunately today, the walk of shame, kicking stones across the Classic stage. Nothing today, Logan. I know that kind of hurts, but qualifies you to have a really good time here in Fort Worth, Texas tonight, and work the expo tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I got to give a big shout out to all the fans. Fort Worth has been incredible. We've already had too good of a time here, and we're going to have an even greater time tonight and tomorrow at the expo. So be sure to swing by. Obviously not the week that I hoped for, but truly just to be on the stage has been absolutely incredible. I got to give a big thank you to all my sponsors. None of this would be possible without them. Fishing Chaos, Morris Shea Bridge Company, Abu Garcia, Berkeley, Yokohama, FXR Pro Fish. I want to do something special, so I put on a tournament every year through the Logan Parks Fishing Foundation. And this tournament is for high school and college anglers only, but thanks to Bass Pro Shops and Nitro Boats and Abu Garcia, I actually give away my brand new Nitro every year. Last year we gave away my brand new Nitro. This year we're going to do it again. We give away $25,000 to first place. And I was inspired to do this because of Johnny Morris and what he did with the Bass Pro US Open. That tournament changed my life, and I wouldn't be on this stage if it wasn't for him. So I want to pick one high school angler in the crowd, and he's going to get a free trip to Auburn, Alabama this November 15th and 16th, hotel, gas paid for, and a ticket to potentially win my Nitro boat. So if you're a high school angler, let me see your hand. You got to be 8th through 12th grade.
I mean, I see a couple people that are definitely mature students standing up. I don't believe they're actually high school anglers. But you do the picking.
Let's go with the white and red jersey up there. If you want to just send me a message on Instagram at Logan Parks Fishing, you're coming.
That's never going to work. You're going to get 338 messages tonight.
Get with this huge crowd right here. My family and friends, I got to give a big shout out to them. I wouldn't be on this stage if it wasn't for them either. My beautiful wife, my amazing parents, my in-laws, all those people with the giant fat heads. They're incredible. Just go talk to them. We'll get you fixed up.
All right, sounds like a deal. We'll see you on the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Welcome from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, J.T. Tompkins.
Had a very uncharacteristically tough day yesterday, but a little redemption here today for the two-time Classic qualifier, a former EQ Angler of the Year, and Bassmaster Open winner. Let's hear it for JT Tompkins. Five fish here today for JT Tompkins. Much better day today. 17 pounds, 14 ounces, puts him in 32nd place. Obviously outside of the cut, but after a goose egg yesterday, that's got to feel good. A little redemption on Ray Roberts. JT, I know it's not the result you had hoped coming into this event, but it's got to feel good to get a little redemption.
Absolutely. You're not going to get the turnout you always want every single tournament, and you got to be just as good at losing as you are winning in this sport, and that's one thing that I've learned so much in this sport, growing as an angler. And you just got to look at the bright side. I mean, we're still at the Bassmaster Classic. All these people still come to show up to watch us, and it's because of y'all that this is all possible for us to make this happen. I mean, it's all a dream, and it wouldn't be a dream if these people weren't in these stands and these sponsors weren't in the expo making it possible for us. So I want to give a big shout out to all my sponsors. FXR Dakota Lithium, they keep me comfortable and working hard all week. They work just as hard as I do. And then every one of my fish came off an Outcast tackle jig. It's actually my brand new signature series jig, the check collector, and that's what it does. It collects checks, and it put that big fish in the boat for me today. And I really appreciate Camus and Mercury. They've done an awesome job this whole week, and I really appreciate it. And on the back of all my baits and flipping, everything is Chomp on D's. It's a soft plastics company. It's also an amazing company for getting kids into the sport. They have these boxes called Fishables, and it's basically a collection of baits for these kids that are going to ponds. We want to get kids into the sport, and that's what this company's about. These boxes have a collection of baits that, these kids are going to these ponds. They're always wanting to change baits, learn about the sport, and you don't have to go buy 20 bags of baits to get a selection. You can go to their website, chomponds.com, and buy you a Fishables, and it has everything these kids need to go out there and have a great time and try to duplicate what we're doing out here on the TV.
Love seeing it. Look forward to seeing you in the Bassmaster Elite Series. One thing we've all been seeing is all of these beautiful boats being towed in by beautiful Toyota Tundras, and we got to thank Toyota. Toyota's such a great supporter of bass fishing. Toyota does more for bass fishing than all the other truck companies combined, and the best thing about these Toyota Tundras is they're all built right here in the great state of Texas. Let's hear it for Toyota, ladies and gentlemen. Can't thank them enough for all of their support for so many years, over 20 years with Bass. But I love this next guy. Let's bring him in, Tom.
Say hello to, from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Poroznik.
A 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 4-time Bassmaster winner, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, did that back in 2014, had 12 pounds even yesterday. Let's hear it for Jacob Poroznik. Unfortunately, an uncharacteristically tough day today. 3 fish here today. 12 pounds even yesterday. 3 fish for Poroznik here today. Nine pounds, 4 ounces gives him 21.4. And unfortunately not going to be fishing with us tomorrow. Qualify to have a good night tonight and work the expo tomorrow.
Yeah, Billy Bob's, look out, here I come. You know, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, but you know, it's always good to be on this classic stage, you know, fishing, competing in this, because you can't win unless you're in it. And, you know, this week just didn't go as well. You know, I thought everything was, you know, going to be good. Thought the fish were going to move up, but they still kind of just staged out just a little bit. You know, some of them were up there. I could get some bites, just not enough. You know, and I stuck to my guns. You live by the sword, die by the sword. So it's just that. But I'd like to thank all my sponsors. I know Mercury's here. They're all up there top. Falcon Boats, all my bait companies. But I have a little special gift for some special person in this crowd, and I want you to help me do this.
All right, what are we doing?
So we're going to give this. This is a cowboy hat that I wore to the dinner. It has every angler that fished this classic, including you, signed this, and we're going to give it away to somebody. So how do you think we ought to do it?
Well, I haven't really thought this through, but what do you guys think? You going to make some noise? I mean, that's a pretty special hat right there. I thought you were bringing it up to get ready for Billy Bob's.
No, we're gonna give this away. So I was thinking maybe a birthday. And then, like, just pick a birthday, and the first person that says yeehaw gets the hat. Oh, it's got to be so I'm going to pick my dad's birthday, and the first person I hear say yeehaw, August 17th. No, it's got to be your birthday.
You didn't really explain the rules. You just got a bunch of people yelling yeehaw. I think that guy up there says it's his birthday. We need. Do you have
the guy in the green right there?
Is that really your birthday? We will ridicule you if we check your ID and find out you are lying to us.
Who is it? Which one is it? Stand up.
He's standing up right there. Section 120. He's got his birth certificate or something out.
All right, if that's it, you win the hat. I'm bringing it to you.
All right. You will deliver it? Or does he have to go to Billy Bob's to pick it up tonight? One or the other. We'll figure it out. Let's keep him rolling, Tom.
Welcome from Charleston, Tennessee, Jacob Fouts.
Jacob Fouts, a 2-time Classic qualifier. The first one he qualified to the Bassmaster College Bass Championship, and this one through the Bassmaster Elite Series, a breakout season last year with a 4th place finish in our progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. Had 4.7 yesterday, much more here today. Is it enough to get him into Championship Sunday? 5 fish, 17 pounds, 15 ounces with 22 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, going to call an end to his Bassmaster Classic, but a little redemption here on day number 2 at the 55th edition of the Bassmaster Classic. The Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic, presented by Under Armour. 22-6, and unfortunately not enough to go tomorrow, but man, that's got to feel good.
Yeah, man, it was a really nice redemption day, man. It feels good to just go out there and actually catch some bass today. Wind wasn't blowing, fish were biting a little bit. We're at the Bassmaster Classic. Life is good.
Life is very good. Look forward to seeing you on the Elite Series all year long. Let's keep them rolling, Tom. Louis Stout's got dinner reservations.
From Toowoomba, Australia, Carl Jacobson.
A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, qualified for the last 3 consecutive Bassmaster Classics. An Elite Series champion took that win on 10 Killer, which we are visiting later this year on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Had 18-14 yesterday. 3 fish here today, but it looks like 3 good ones. 18-14 yesterday, 3 fish here today. 13 pounds, 7 ounces with 32 pounds, 5 ounces. Looks like he's going fishing on Championship Sunday, and that fish right there is a major reason why. $32 pounds, 5 ounces, sitting in 17th place. Should be enough to get you back out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. I've never made a Championship Sunday for the Classic, so it'd be awesome to fish with that top 25 out there. All I ask for is a chance, you know. It doesn't matter if you're 20, 25 pounds back here. I think you have a chance, and that's all you can ask for, you know. I got to my first spot today where I caught him yesterday, and it wasn't big enough for 2 boats, and I had to turn around and sort of start from scratch. And it was super frustrating at the start, and then I just thought, God's got a different plan, keep the course. And within 20, 30 minutes, I had that 6-pounder and a 3-pounder. I said, see, don't panic. But we kept our focus and just tried our guts out. That's all you can. I give it my all every single time, and I'll just be grateful if I can get out there tomorrow. But I have the best fans in the world, my family, the Aussies, my sponsors, everyone that gets behind me. They have my heart, they know my heart, and they're just behind me every single step of the way, whether we get them or we don't. And yeah, just thank you to everyone. Thanks for the support, thanks to the fans, and keep your fingers crossed I can get out there tomorrow. All I need is a chance.
We'll keep our fingers crossed, and we'll try to fire through this weigh-in quickly and get you an answer. Keep them rolling, Tom.
From New Iberia, Louisiana, welcome Caleb Sumrall.
A 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Bass Nation national champion. Had 5 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, but bringing us a limit of fish here today, so a better day today. 5.6 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today, 18 pounds and an ounce with 23 pounds, 7 ounces. Not going to be enough to fish on Championship Sunday, but Caleb Sumrall gets a little redemption on Ray Roberts and leaves the Classic with a good feeling. Let's hear it for him. So Caleb, better day today. What changed? Just the weather?
Man, no. I turned left yesterday. I turned right today. Funny story. Practice was pretty tough. I thought I had a little deal going on where I really could crack a big bag. And I ran through those spots the first day of the tournament and it didn't work out. And then it turned into like, uh-oh, that type of thing. So started to try to adjust and didn't really make that happen yesterday. Today, I pulled up on a magical tree and caught all of those fish off of that one tree. So I spent the rest of my day looking for another tree and just didn't find one.
Well, you had enough to get 5 of them, and you qualify for a big party tonight at Billy Bob's. And I know you love to party. And the expo tomorrow.
Yep. Man, I can't say enough about being here and standing here. The last 2 years before last year were pretty tough. Missed the Ogden Classic, so there's one thing about a Classic, I'm pretty sure 100 guys have already said it this week, is if you ever fish one, the last thing you want to do is ever work one. So I'm just truly thankful to be here after a good year last year, and thanks to all my friends and family for coming and support me. I can never thank y'all enough. Express Boats, I can't say enough about that company. Rory Herndon and the Express family have taken care of me. They took a chance with me 6 years ago, and it says a lot, man. We fish together, we hunt together, we talk. I've never seen a company really ask you what can they do to make their boat better, and that's what Express does, and that's why this XR21 I'm running is just amazing. Ricky Pike with Creole Steel, I can never thank him enough too for keeping me on the road. And the power poles, running the power pole move is the best trolling motor on the market. I'm ready to drink a couple beers, so that's what I'm gonna go do.
Go do it, and we'll see you in the Elite Series. We got a big one coming. He's your day one leader.
And welcome from Carbondale, Illinois, Trey McKinney.
He's the youngest angler ever to qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. The youngest angler ever to win an Elite Series event. The reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year and trying to become the youngest Bassmaster Classic champion in history. Had 26 pounds, 9 ounces, looking for 1915. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 42 pounds and 6 ounces. So a little tougher day today with just 3 pounds, 8 ounces short of the overall lead, but definitely gonna have a shot on Championship Sunday. $42.6, so a little tougher day today, but man, 3 pounds, 8 ounces short of the overall lead, and you know you got a shot tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We definitely know we're around them, but today, man, they were finicky, and they made us tough on it. They made us work for every bite we got.
Well, you get another shot tomorrow. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, hey, at least we don't got that leading nerves. That was stressful. I'll tell you what, I didn't sleep a lick last night. Went out, you know, lost a few couple early, and I was like, oh, gosh, you know. So we kept it on the wheels, ended up getting a limit kind of late, but we know where they are. We know where they live, so we just got to go back and get them.
Go get rigged, get ready, get a little rest. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:30.
And welcome now from Panama City, Florida, Drew Benton.
Drew Benton, an 8-time Classic qualifier, a 2-time Elite Series winner, had a big day yesterday. Digging deep in that Phoenix live well, had 21 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 21-8 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds and an ounce gives him 33 pounds and 9 ounces. Going to give him enough to fish tomorrow. Unofficially moves into 14th place currently. The top 25 stay alive in this tournament and fish on Championship Sunday. So Drew, obviously a tougher day today, but some people are saying things are getting a little bit more, water's warming up. Could be magic tomorrow.
Yeah, it could be. I think you'll see the biggest bag of the tournament tomorrow. I really do. It just wasn't the day that I wanted. It just didn't pan out. I kept those sight fish honest, I will tell you. I got up there for about 3 hours a day, and I looked and looked and looked. And I actually caught a couple of those that were probably spawning, but they weren't quite there yet. So hopefully this warm night, warm day tomorrow, it'll get up there and we can have a big bag. Jordan Lee in the 2017 Classic, he went out about 15th and come back, and we're back in Texas, so anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I would love to see it happen for you.
And welcome now from Sylacauga, Alabama, Will Davis Jr.
A 3-time Classic qualifier, a 3-time Bassmaster winner, the only back-to-back Bass Nation national champion in history. Had 12-15 yesterday, 2 fish here today, so a tough day, and unfortunately a tough Classic for Will Davis this time around. 2 fish here on day number 2. $12.15 yesterday. Today, 2 fish for $3.14. Going to give you $16.13 and qualify you to hang out at the expo tomorrow. But hey, another Classic under your belt, and we get right back to fishing to get back here on the Elite Series in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, man, it's I'm truly blessed just to be here. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that was a long walk up here to see you. But it's been a grind of a tournament, and I never got it really figured out. I kind of thought I did, but kind of didn't, and that type of deal. But, anytime you make the Classic, I was sitting in them stands when I was, 6 years old or so, and all the way to, 5 years ago. So I'm a prime example. Anybody in here that wants to fish this tournament, you can do it. And, I done it through the Federation, and, a working man can live his dream through the Federation. Also, I want to shout out a few sponsors. Elite Sonar, they're a rigging company in Eufaula, Alabama. They are the best in the business. So they're worth driving 20 hours just to get your boat rigged by them. Straight up mounts, they're the best mounts that I've ever put on my boat. They hold my Humminbird units on my boat, all in them rough seaways we've had all week. And FX Rods, it's a new rod company I got with. They're a great rod company, and the Cash King Reels, and all my sponsors that's got me to where I'm at. But yeah, Dave, we got to tighten up next time. It's the 3rd Classic, and it ain't been going too good at the Classic, but I believe I'll be back. I hope so, and hope we can get it done next time.
Good news is you'll probably be back to many more in the future. Want to thank who here today. I mean, the Classic is so many things, not just a weigh-in, not just all the takeoff and stuff. Who went to the Outdoor Expo today? Had a good time at the Outdoor Expo, the GSM Outdoors Outdoor Expo, and got to thank GSM for the 2nd year in a row presenting the Outdoor Expo. Tomorrow is the greatest day to go to the Outdoor Expo because all of the anglers that are eliminated today, they will be at the Outdoor Expo tomorrow, as well as all the legends of the sport. Obviously, Roland Martin will be there, Bill Dance will be there, you name it. Rick Clunn, Bob Cobb, you name it, Kevin Van Dam, they're all there. Make sure to check out the GSM Outdoors Expo. Let's keep them rolling, Tom.
From Muskogee, Oklahoma, say hello to Blake Capps.
the pride of Muskogee, Oklahoma, fishing his very first Bassmaster Classic as the reigning and defending Bass Nation national champion. Won that national title on Grand Lake. Had 2 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday.
Thank you.
2 fish here today for Blake Capps. 513 gives him a total of 8 pounds, 10 ounces. Not going to be fishing tomorrow. Going to be working the expo. We'll see you over there. But right back to qualifying here on the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Yeah, this is just a dream come true to be here today. On the bright side, I did not go swimming today, so. But no, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, my friends and families for coming out. I couldn't do any of that without them, so just really appreciate everything too. This is awesome. It's been my dream to make it here. Now that I've made it, I'm ready to get back here and do it again.
We'd love to have you back here many times in the future. Tom, let's keep them rolling.
From Auburn, Alabama, welcome Connor Jacob.
Had a good day yesterday, 15-13 yesterday. Fishing his first Bassmaster Classic, obviously a member of the Bass Nation. Came very close to winning that title. 15-13 yesterday. Is it enough to get him out there again tomorrow? 5 fish here today. 13-2 gives him 28 pounds, 15 ounces, puts you in 21st place as we wind down our weigh-in. 12 anglers left to go, and he's got 4 spots of cushion. So that cushion not very comfortable, but anything can happen. We'll see. It's going to be close.
I hate being bubble boy, and I really didn't want to do it in this one, but I guess it's good to be there and not lower.
You had a decent tournament. We'll see how it all works out, but for the rest of your life, you're a Bassmaster Classic qualifier.
Oh yeah, above the line, below the line, I have no complaints with this week. It was beyond fantastic, and I've got to thank everyone who supports me, my family, all my sponsors. It's been wonderful to represent them, and they really stepped up and got behind me to get me here and help me out with all this.
Always awesome to have you here. Keep our fingers crossed and see if you slide in there. Let's keep them rolling.
From Union City, Tennessee, welcome John Garrett.
He's the Mercury Big Bass leader of this tournament with an 8-12 yesterday. Came into this event as our leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Won an Elite Series title last year in his rookie season, and boy, he knows about them big bass. Had 16-13 yesterday. Today, 3 fish to add to that. 16-13 yesterday. Is it enough to get him out again tomorrow? 3 fish here today. 10 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 27 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 22nd place with 27 pounds and 8 ounces. And the big bite has been a major reason why for this young angler here this week. You have lived and died by that big bite, and man, a little short on quantity, but definitely got some quality.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I really tried to do this week, was just generate big bites. Today I only had 1 of them. Yesterday I had 4 or 5 of them. It's just so hard to get bit out there, but that's what I want to do coming in this week, was just hopefully catch 15 of those quality fish, have a chance to win this thing. Just didn't get enough bites this week.
Tough break this time around, but right back to it on the Elite Series.
Yeah, looking forward to getting to the Pasquotank River. It's going to be a good time. But this tournament, has just been amazing. Weighing in front of this crowd's awesome. Wish I could do something for everybody here. Actually, I think I am. So if everybody pull their phone out and open up their Instagram, I'm going to give away some kind of Johnson Outdoor product, one of the new Explorers or the Mega Live 2. So all you have to do is go to my Instagram page at John Garrett Fishing, give me a follow, and as soon as I get back in my boat, I'm going to pick somebody to win one of those products.
That's very cool. I got to get my phone quick. All right. We'll see you on the Elites.
And welcome now from Cullman, Alabama, Jordan Lee.
He is a two-time Classic champion. Happy to have him back in the Bassmaster Classic. His 6th Bassmaster Classic. Obviously won his titles back-to-back in 2017, 2018. Had 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day here today. 5 fish for Jordan Lee. Knows a thing or two about comebacks. 11-3 yesterday, much more here today. Is it enough to get him into Championship Sunday? 22 pounds even with 33 pounds and 3 ounces. He's fishing on Championship Sunday in 15th place currently. $33 pounds and 3 ounces. And a much better day today. The rally is happening.
Little rally today. I wish I could figure these day ones out of the Classic, man. I don't know what it is. I think I just got too much going on in my mind. Want to do too many things. And, you know, my plan A didn't work out at all yesterday. B didn't work out. It's 12 o'clock. I don't have a fish. I'm like, man, I guess I'm going to have to go to C. And caught a couple. Today I was like, you know, I'm just going to go old school and get out the old jig and pig and just pitch it around, and that's what I did all day today. I caught all those on a half-ounce jig and a max cent chunk, and it was just a lot of fun. It didn't get many bites, probably got 7 or 8 bites today, but when they weigh 22, you can't complain. So it was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll get to go tomorrow. You never know, it's day 3. I am kind of out of this one, but it still would be really cool to fish tomorrow, and I love this tournament. You know, all the fans here, it's made my career just awesome. So just appreciate everybody coming out. This is what bass fishing is all about, being at the Bassmaster Classic. So appreciate everybody that's out here today.
Always great to have you here. Keep our fingers crossed it's enough, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
And welcome now from Northport, Alabama, Justin Hamner.
He is the reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion. His 3rd Bassmaster Classic, and obviously the defending champion coming into this event. 14-14 as of yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's see if he can sneak into Championship Sunday. $14-14 yesterday. Here today, 5 fish. 15 pounds, 2 ounces, gives him 30 pounds even, puts him in 22nd place. So it is gonna be close. Let's hear it for your reigning champion, Justin Hamner. In 22nd place right now, so I don't know if it's gonna be enough to go tomorrow. So you either go tomorrow or you're part of an amazing tradition, and that is handing off the trophy here tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I really want to go back out there fishing. You know, if I don't get to make it, at least I get to go work for all these amazing companies and get to hang out with y'all. But Yeah, this place has whooped me this week. I don't know. This place is sideways, upside down or something. I don't know. I ain't figured it out yet. As soon as I think I got something going, nah, they just gone, or catfish or drum. If y'all want to have a catfish tournament, I could wear y'all out. But yeah, it's been an amazing year. You know, I hate to have to hand that trophy off. I might just steal it and run away. But, you know, either way, it's been so much fun. And thanks to everybody that supported me and all the new fans. It's been so much fun. But hopefully we get to go fishing again tomorrow.
We'll fire through the end of this weigh-in and get you an answer real quick.
And now from Florence, Alabama, Justin Atkins.
Fishing his very first Bassmaster Classic. But he's no rookie. He's a classic rookie, but definitely not a rookie. A Bassmaster Open winner, a former Forest Wood Cup champion, and a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. Earned that belt right here in the great state of Texas on Lake Fork. 312 yesterday, 3 fish to add to that here today. 312 yesterday, today 3 fish. 10 pounds, 4 ounces, gives him 14 pounds even. He moves into 47th place, so not going to be fishing with us tomorrow, but going to be part of the Outdoor Expo, and you can see him over there. Going to call an end to your classic, but I know this just fuels the fire to get back here again.
Oh, yeah, man. This was an awesome experience. It's exactly what I needed to just really get after it, and during the regular elite season, man, it's been a dream come true this week. It was everything I wanted it to be, minus the fishing, but that's okay. Got out there this morning. I got one brush pile that I caught the one out of yesterday, and I started on it this morning and caught the 5-pounder pretty quick, and I could see 2 more out there, and I was like, let me get my spinning rod out. And I've been throwing a casting rod all week. I threw my spinning rod out there, and she just laid my line on the water, and I reeled down like I was in the Bassmasters Classic and broke her off. So I fished around for a little bit and didn't get any more bites, and just went fishing today and managed to catch those 2 others. But it was a lot of fun. I got a lot of great sponsors that support me. Ran that Skeeter and Yamaha all over the place this week, and everybody says that, but dude, it was really rough. And when you got confidence in your equipment to get out there and run around, it just makes doing your job a whole lot easier. I got 2 other sponsors, Sportsman's Guide. If you are looking for anything, I mean, they have anything and everything. Outdoor related, they've got it. You can use the code AtkinsFish to get $25 off of $125. And then McClarty Daniel is a new truck dealer sponsor I got this year. And dude, they love fishermen. They're all fishermen. And they beat anybody's prices. They're in Springdale, Arkansas. So if you're looking for a Chevrolet or a Dodge, please give them a call. And thank you to everybody else. Thank you to my family. And we're going to go to the expo and save a little gas money tomorrow.
Always great to have you here.
And welcome now from Kenora, Ontario, Jeff Gustafson.
The 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion. Had 14 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. $14.11 yesterday.
We'll talk about this.
Bringing the lucky duck, and we'll talk about it. 5 fish here today. Is it enough to go tomorrow? Needs 12.10 currently for the cut, 11.8. Not going to be fishing tomorrow. Moves into 27th place. But another trip across the Classic stage for this former Classic champion. Let me hear it for Gussie. 26.3 and sitting in 27th place. They're not going fishing tomorrow, but what have you brought up here?
Yeah, so
I found this thing like the second day of practice sitting on the shore. I made a cast. I actually wrung it around the neck, got it. So I'm like, that's going to be my good luck charm this week for sure, you know. And I did a post on social media asking people, what should we name this thing? And there was so many good responses, like really good ones, some funny ones. But my buddy Chris Savage texted me that night and said, you got to name it Cobb after the best Bassmaster announcer that we've ever had. And so that's what I named it. And it was not lucky for me, so I'm giving it to somebody. Who wants this thing?
Who wants the unlucky duck named after Bob Cobb, the legendary Bob Cobb? There you go. I don't know if Bob Cobb is going to be very happy to find out you're naming unlucky ducks after him.
Hey, you know what? Always a pleasure to get to do this. It's so fun, and yeah, I'm going to the expo tomorrow, I guess. But I fished some new water today, kind of went exploring, and I was proud. I actually caught a limit, but they were not the right size. But man, I just can't wait to come back and get to do this again. And you know, I got to feel the thrill of winning it a couple years ago, and it makes you want to win it even more, just to like celebrate after and all the good stuff that comes with it. But someone's life's going to change tomorrow, and I'm hoping for Easton for sure. I've known him since he was a little kid, and I took a lot of beatings from his dad growing up too. He used to come and fish all the tournaments on Rainy Lake, and you know, I just went and talked to him out there, and he's like, it's crazy how calm he is, and I'm sure he'll do his job tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing you down at the expo. Keep them rolling.
And welcome now from Orlando, Florida, Bobby Bakewell.
Fishing his first classic. His classic dream started when his dad walked around the Bassmaster Classic Expo with a picture of young Bobby, 5 years old. That picture has been signed by Ray Scott, Rick Clunn, KVD, so many legends in the sport. And now he is standing right here from a picture of a 5-year-old angler to a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 7-1 yesterday, 17-7 today for just 3 fish. So a little short on quantity, but definitely got some quality. Hold it high. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Gonna weigh that for Mercury Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8.6 for the day. 7.4, not going to take that over. But Bobby, I know this is just going to fuel the fire to get back here again in the future.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely a dream come true just to be here. Did not want to just lay up being here though. I mean, it is a dream come true being here, but I wanted to come here to win, you know. So it's definitely going to fuel the fire. I need to make that Elite Series so I can come here a little more regularly.
I would love to have you on the Elite Series. Keep working on it, and we'll see you there. Let's keep them rolling. 50 down, 6 more to go.
From College Grove, Wisconsin, Kyle Norsetter.
Kyle Norsetter fishing his very first Bassmaster Classic. You can see him on the Bassmaster Elite Series from the great state of Wisconsin. Had 3 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, 2 fish to add to that here today. .612 gives him 10.3. Obviously not going to be fishing tomorrow, but he is a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Currently puts him in 52nd place. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. 10-3, going to be a total, so not fishing tomorrow, but hey, this is going to fuel the fire to get back here.
Yeah, we're not fishing tomorrow, but it's been quite the experience. Not exactly the experience that I wanted. You know, we were hoping to be able to fish on day 3, just like in the Elite Series. That's always our goal. Huge shout out to my family for traveling down here. Give a quick shout out to all of my sponsors. And another thing that happened to me today that I think a lot goes on knowing is clearly those Powerhouse lithium batteries kept that Minn Kota Quest going, and all of a sudden, boom, first hour, shaft exploded, lost an hour of fishing. So one thing that people don't know is all of the maintenance crews, no matter what brand you run and what you're doing, they work together and keep us on the road all year and at the Classic to make sure that we're able to fish. So, you know, we got a lot of work to do in the Elite Series to stay focused towards next year's Classic, and hopefully we'll be able to get another shot at that and do a lot better in that one.
Looking forward to seeing you on the Elite Series.
And welcome now from Barnesville, Georgia, Cody Stahl.
It's his very first Bassmaster Classic. Qualified through a win in the Bassmaster Opens, the St. Croix Bassmaster Open on the Mississippi River. Had 8 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 4 fish to add to that here today. $13.15 today gives him 22 pounds and 7 ounces. So a better day today, but unfortunately going to keep him outside of Championship Sunday this time around. But I know it will just fuel the fire to get back here to the Super Bowl of bass fishing. The Bass Pro Shops at Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. So not working out this time, but I know you want to get back here.
Yeah, that is an understatement. You know, just being here for the first time, it makes me even more thirsty to get here. You know, my whole life I've been working to this moment, and just being able to be here and get to go fishing against these guys, it was awesome. You know, Gerald Swindle always talks about PMA, a positive mental attitude. Well, you know, I come up with a new term just to describe how I'm feeling right now. Well, that's BBOH. That's break a baseball bat over my head. But
don't do that.
No, I'm not going to do that because, you know, I had somebody tell me one time, it's like all your bad tournaments, you get one day to, you know, just sit in it and just be mad about it. But after that one day, you got to erase that whiteboard and get after it at the next one. But, you know, one of the most important things to do after a bad tournament is know exactly what you did wrong. And I know a lot of things that I did wrong this week, and that's what I'm going to be working towards on the next one.
Great to share this stage with you. I look forward to seeing you in the future. 4 more to go.
And from Blue Ash, Ohio, say hello to Alex Redwine.
Alex Redwine weighing into the only song he could weigh into. 10 pounds, 11 ounces. And it is the time of night that I am thinking about a little red wine, I gotta be honest. 11 pounds and an ounce gives him 21 pounds, 12 ounces outside of the cut this time around. But Alex Redwine, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. So Alex, unfortunately going to call an end to your Classic, but you get right back to qualifying, trying to qualify for here when we head to North Carolina in just a few weeks' time.
Yeah, that's completely okay if I don't fish tomorrow. Just being here is a true opportunity and true experience. The people up there cheering, some of them were actually in the
Some of them were actually in the same high school fishing club that I was in. When I was their age, I had a dream to do this. I had a dream to be on this stage. Tomorrow, someone's dream is going to come true, which is good for them, but just being on this stage is a dream come true. It's been absolutely amazing this week. I don't know why it took me so many years to finally qualify for one of these, but I don't want to miss another one ever again. If there's any kids out there and you dream of being on this stage one day, it is totally possible. There's ways to do it. You got to want it really bad, but got to say thanks to everyone that makes this possible. Miller Tech, Hamilton Bait and Tackle, Rec Lending, and those loud people up there. But it's been a heck of a week. Excited to get the season back going again, and this classic stuff is pretty cool. I might have to try to be at another one of these sometime.
Would love to see that. See you in a couple weeks' time in North Carolina.
Welcome now from Middletown, Connecticut, Alex Wetherell.
A former Northern Opens Angler of the Year. And back in 2010, he was a Bassmaster Junior World Champion. Now a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, had 913 yesterday. Tough day today, just one fish here today as we wind down our way in. Just a few more anglers left to go. One fish for 5 pounds, 5 ounces. It gives him 15 pounds, 2 ounces. Puts him in 47th place unofficially. Let's hear it for Alex Wetherell. So not the finish you wanted, but as I said to the last angler, right back to working to get back here, but this time in Knoxville next year.
Yeah, it's definitely, as everyone says, something that just raises the level to what you want to get to. And it's certainly frustrating having the outcome that I did. You put a lot of time, a lot of months of preparation to go into this event. So very frustrating in that regard. But, there's always a positive to everything. I look at my life and I can't deny what Jesus Christ is doing in my life right now. I look and, I'm on the Elite Series. I've made the Bassmaster Classic. Just in the last year, I look at all the blessings in my life. I have a beautiful fiance now, so, I can't deny, the Lord moving in my life. And, again, just you have to try to do everything that you can, and preparation meets opportunity. And, this opportunity didn't work out for me, but you better believe I'm going to work harder than ever to get back here.
You are where you're meant to be, and we look forward to seeing you on the Elite Series.
Now from Belgrade, Maine, Tyler Williams.
Come on, drop the hammer on that Tundra. Let's get him up here. He's a two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and a Bassmaster Open winner. 17-9 yesterday. Another limit of fish should be good enough to get him out there again tomorrow. 17-9 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 18 pounds, 13 ounces, 36 pounds and 6 ounces. Never mind the cut, he is inside the top 10 in 9th place currently. 36 pounds and 6 ounces, so you are fishing tomorrow, and you're going to get a shot. You need a monster comeback, but hey, it's Texas, anything can happen.
It's Texas, and there's a lot of jig eaters out there, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited to be going again tomorrow. Last year I missed it by a couple ounces, so I'm super excited to make the cut.
It's awesome to have you here. Go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand this has been a long way, and we thank you for hanging with us through this. We have one angler left to go, and he's got a little something to show you, so make sure you stick around. But this event would not be possible without the amazing companies that support us. Of course, Progressive, such a great supporter of bass fishing, such a great insurance company. Obviously, they are now the crowning sponsor of the Elite Series. It is the Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series, and one of the reasons that today's weigh-in has been so long is there was a major wreck on the highway, and I just hope they had a little Progressive to make sure they recover from that well. Let's hear it for Progressive, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's blow the doors off this thing with our next angler.
From Grand Rapids, Minnesota, say hello to Easton Fothergill.
Oh boy! His second Bassmaster Classic, hot off 2 Bassmaster Open wins. The unflappable Easton Fothergill, for the first time in his fishing career, had 2 tough events in Florida, but as someone told me at the expo, there is no way this guy has 3 tough events in a row, and he has proven that right. Oh boy, when you have trouble getting the bag out of your live well, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Had 24.15 yesterday. Needs 20 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead. 29 pounds, 6 ounces, 29.6 with 54 pounds, 5 ounces. Easton Fothergill weighs in a Crush City monster bag and is leading the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic. Let's have a look at all 5 of these fish. What a day of fishing. 29 pounds, 6 ounces, a Crush City monster bag. The biggest limit we've seen all week long. Let me hear it for Easton Fothergill. 54 pounds and 5 ounces. You are leading this tournament. And how does that feel?
I've been shaking uncontrollably since about 10 this morning. I tried to rig rods in the boat parking lot. It's not happening right now. It's a dream day. I can't even describe it.
I kind of joked with you at the beginning of the week, and I called this event the eraser for you. After 2 tough events, uncharacteristically tough events in Florida. I mean, you were shocked. The entire industry was shocked. Ain't nobody talking about Florida anymore, because you rolled into Texas and just weighed in the biggest bag of the tournament. You have a monster lead, and you are 5 fish away from becoming a Bassmaster Classic champion.
It's crazy to even think about. Today I made a key adjustment at about 9:30. I switched areas, switched techniques. I just had a gut feeling to go do this, and from then on it was just lights out. It came so easy from then on, and I know I'm gonna have to do the same thing tomorrow. Wind direction's changing, conditions changing. I'm gonna have to keep an open mind one more day, make the right adjustments, and hopefully we'll take this thing home.
How long have you dreamed of this title?
As long as I can remember, as long as I can watch the TV and understand what's happening.
I would love to see it happen for you. One more time, let's hear it for Easton Fothergill, your tournament leader. Wow, this time we definitely saved the best for last. That concludes our weigh-in. Once again, want to thank all of you for sticking with us the entire weigh-in long. I know it was a long one. There was a wreck on the highway, slowed down our boats getting back, but they all got back, and none of them whacked them better than Easton Fothergill. Almost a 10-pound lead going into Championship Sunday. Here's your tournament leader right behind him, Corey Johnson. with 45 pounds, 13 ounces. Behind him, Hunter Shryock, Lee Livesey, John Cox, Trey McKinney, our day one leader. In 7th place, Brandon Lester. In 8th place, Tyler Rivette. In 9th place, Chris Johnson. In 10th place, Tyler Williams. We will see you tomorrow. Go have a great evening. Enjoy being. And on behalf of the entire Bassmaster staff and family, we want to thank each and every one of you. Big Bass, big stage, big dreams. But the reason that those dreams come true is because of the amazing Bassmaster fans. We'll see you at takeoff tomorrow morning at 7:30 in the morning. The first boat leaves. And let's pack Dickies Arena tomorrow so we can crown a brand new champion right here in beautiful Fort Worth, Texas.